What is that? You have a key to the city?
Hey, what's up? You know what I mean? I don't know how they're going to do anything over there because I locked everything when I left the last time. So
who's giving you a key to their city?
Liverpool, the village of Liverpool.
You know why? Because they know you'll never be back.
That's not. I locked all the doors. They hoping I come back.
Okay, let's play on this theme. Matty and the Caddie back with you. Final major championship of the season. Question number 1. Is Rory McIlroy a lock to make it in the top 5?
The top 5? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Top 5.
Lock.
Yeah. Lock. Done.
No, like you would bet your children, your dogs, and your house on it.
Yeah. You can load them up right now. The dogs are right here. Load them up.
This was the last time.
That's probably why the kids didn't come home yet. They're still out. One kid with the grandparents, the other kid with an aunt and uncle.
the last time Rory won a major championship, 2014, he won at this course at Liverpool, but he also won
the same course.
What's that?
Not the same course. It's different. It's made changes, a lot of changes.
Well, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, same title of the course, and of course he won at Valhalla in the PGA Championship later that summer. So it was the last year he won a major. I find it as one of the more unbelievable thing in sport that Rory has not won a major since 2014.
I know.
He won last week at the Scottish Open. So you say that Rory's a lock. You kind of did a dog head tail when you thought I was going to say lock for a win.
Yeah, exactly.
Lock for contention?
No, lock for a top 5. Probably a backdoor top 5. You know what I mean? Maybe, I'm going to say. But here's the thing. We all know when it comes to the British Open,
it's the Open Championship.
You know what? When they play it in the Africa, then I'll call it the Open. But until they play somewhere other than the UK, they can kiss my behind and shove their trumpets where the sun don't shine. Because you know what Canadians call the Canadian Open? The Open. You know why? Because it's in Canada. And if you go to Canada the week of the Canadian Open and go, hey man, where's the Open this year? They're going to go, oh, it's in Toronto.
No.
Toronto.
Scotland, Ireland, they move this thing around.
Yeah, all over Great Britain, the British Open.
They don't want you.
Sorry, not sorry. You know what? You know how much video there is of old dudes back in the day in the calling it the British Open while they're over there? They called it the British. So don't try and change it and be like, it's always been the Open. No, it hasn't, you liars. Stop trying to change it. There's video proof. So shut up. It's the British Open. Get over it.
All right, so someone wants to know as we embark now on the final major championship, we've had Jon Rahm, Brooks Koepka, Wyndham Clark win the first 3. What would be the perfect ending to the major championship season come Sunday?
Either Brooks Koepka, Jon Rahm, or even Wyndham Clark winning the Open Championship. I would say I would rank it as, okay, I love you, Wyndham Clark, but I got to throw you out the window on this one. You know what I mean? So
most people would.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Here's the thing. It means the most to Jon Rahm because Jon wants to do what Seve's done in his career.
Right.
So the fact that Rahm has the green jacket from this year, if he can get on the right side of the draw, because that's what it's all about.
That's all it is.
That's all it's what it's about. If you're at the British Open, do you get the right tee time? If you get the right tee time, you got a shot to win. If Jon Rahm gets the right tee time and he gets a shot to win, he's coming in probably quieter than anybody else on the PGA Tour side because he took so much time off after the Travelers. No one's seen or heard from him. But that also means he's going to be the freshest. Then Brooks Koepka. Brooks, of course, maybe didn't have a great Open Championship the last time it was here in 2014, but that was a different Brooks Koepka. Yeah. I mean, that's a different golfer. Right. And now this guy with all the weight off of his shoulders after winning the PGA and now having a baby on the way that him and Jenna are so excited about, the thought that Brooks Koepka could get a British Open title and be that much closer to a Grand Slam and, oh, yeah, still be a live dude too. I mean, that checks a lot of boxes.
It really does.
A lot of boxes.
Now, typically, I'm not surprised you missed so horribly on this question because I don't think any of those is the right answer for the perfect ending to the golf major championship season. It would be easy to say Rory McIlroy, but that played out. That's tired.
Right.
The best finish to golf major championship season without any hesitation. When he hoists the trophy, the claret jug on Sunday, Rickie Fowler winning a major championship would be the best ending to the golf major championship season that you could even imagine. Because this dude was being sent home for major championships 1 to 2 years ago, was in contention at the U.S. Open. If he could come full circle, and he won in Detroit, but if he came full circle and was able to put all of this hard work in the area they call the birthplace of golf and get that first major championship, to me, golf would want nothing more than Rickie Fowler to end the major championship season with a win.
And the last time that the British Open was here, he finished inside the top 5. Again, it's a different golf course. They made a lot of changes to it and some significant ones.
But he's a different golfer.
You still got good vibes. Yeah, and Rickie's got very good vibes coming into this week. The only thing that scares me with Rickie is I saw an interview with him earlier this week, and the way it sounded, if we were doing what I call press conference interpretations, the way it sounded for him, a win does not dictate success for him, which is a fatherly thing to say. But as a competitor and somebody who has a rooting interest, you're like, no, I don't want to hear. I want to hear win, and that's it. Like Tiger Woods, second place sucks. And when you're like, you know what, a win, I mean, it'd be nice, but it's not going to define having a successful week. Yeah,
that's just Rickie. That's Rickie staying under the radar, and I'm fine with it.
I know.
That's just him. That's him
being Rickie as a dad.
That and like believing in himself, but not trying to get too full of himself, knowing that he's close to being back. And he's like, all right, look, I think that I can win, but I'm not going to put it out there because I don't want to get ahead of myself.
I'm not going to tell you that.
All right, Caddie. Final question, and I want to pose this in a way where I want to make it digestible for our listeners and our viewers because I know, seriously. Yeah. Just put some fiber in this answer, if you will. There were the congressional hearings regarding the potential merger of the PGA Tour, DP World Tour, and the fund that funds Live Golf, the PIF, Public Investment Fund. What did we learn from the day at Congress for this potential merger of golf powers?
Nothing. We didn't learn anything.
I agree.
Have we found out anything new from it? No. We found out nothing new.
Other than Greg Norman's going to be fired, but that wasn't a surprise.
But even that's not a guaranteed thing. It's not a guarantee. That's part of the proposal to be negotiated. Like that's not a, hey, one of the deals that was in place is if this goes through, Greg Norman's out. No, all of that is negotiable. All of it. Like,
is this going to happen?
I think yes. I don't know that it's going to happen in the time constraints that they're talking about, where it has to be done by December 31st, or they can all walk away. Again, that's one of those, it's a great talking point, and it sounds like we're putting the pedal to the metal. We got to get this done, because if we don't, what? Golf stops? No. You're not going to play no more? Yeah, we're still going to play. Then stop saying stuff like that, because it's stupid. It's a fake. It's like fake pressure, but nothing. You know what shuts down if it doesn't happen? Nothing stops. All they're saying is if we don't have this deal in place, then we got to kind of go back to the drawing board / negotiating table. Well, you were going to have to do that anyway. So the fact that that's what they're going to do, that's what they're going to do.
Right. Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, it was the biggest story in sports, late spring, early summer. And the one constant remains, no one knows anything.
Who was stupid enough to sit there and watch that for like 4.5 hours?
Well, you, man.
Yeah. But I was sleep deprived, so I was trying to catch a nap. You know what I mean? It's like when you absolutely positively have to fall asleep, put on C-SPAN. This was golf's version Hey, man.
This was T-Span?
This is going to be awesome. I'm going to watch this whole...
Your boys are back because it is member guest season, the final member guest of the year. Tumblebrook's coming up July 28th, 29th, and 30th. We're going to be in person. We'll be doing some stuff social media-wise on our Instagram. We're going to have fun with it. How do we feel coming in to the final member guest of Matty and Caddie member guest season? We almost won yours. We should have won yours.
Yeah.
How do we feel coming into this one?
Not as confident.
No.
Not as confident. I'm there. But here's the thing.
That's good, Devin. I've spent all the money on it.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, listen, when we go into anything that we do like this, when we go too all in, like, yo, gotta get this win. No, man, it's never ends up well. When you and I go into an event like this and are just like, man, we're gonna have some adult beverages, we're gonna have a good time, we're gonna party a little bit, not too much, we're gonna just have a good time on the golf course. Great things happen. But anytime we're like, yo, here it is. We gotta get this. Like, it's playing golf with a closed fist. Like, you can't hold this for a long period. You can't.
We're gonna play golf this time with loose wrists.
Yes.
I've been told they are not allowing caddies this year.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.